Good evening. It was like my soundtrack to coming up on the stage. So first of all, sorry about the logistics of coming in here tonight. It was a bit of a shit show. But anyway, I apologize. It's a popular thing, and you guys all arrived at the same time. So good evening, welcome to Pecha Kucha Night, depending on how you like to pronounce it. My name is Stephen Cox. I am the co-founder and creative director of a company called Cause and Effect, and along with my team and many volunteers, we produce this event for you. Before I begin, I just would like to acknowledge that we gather tonight, as always, on the traditional unceded lands of the Coast Salish, specifically the Musqueam, Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. Now, I was going to welcome some of our distinguished guests, but it's dark and we ran out of time. So thank you, all distinguished guests, for coming this evening. Now we're going to move on. Where's my clicker? Okay. So for many of you, you've been here before, which is great. Thank you. And I know, I'm sure that many of you have never been here before. So I'll give you some brief Coles notes. I'm going to try to speed up my section so that we get back on time here. But Pecha Kucha was created by two architects in Tokyo, Astrid Klein and Mark Dytham. And it was created as a forum for young creatives to come together, share stories, swap projects, and learn about each other. The format was developed because it was a way to get a number of people to speak in one evening. So you avoided having sort of one person blabber on for the entire night. The format was so successful, it spread like wildfire. It went around the world, and we're now in almost 1,000 cities around the world. So it's quite an amazing thing. Here in Vancouver, we were somewhere, I think, between 110 and 130 or something in the cities that joined in, and we've become one of the more successful events because of you guys. This is from the pechakucha.org website, so today you can see alongside Winnipeg, Providence, Brussels, Dublin, and on and on and on. So almost every day there's a Pecha Kucha happening somewhere in the world. You can also visit the site and see a number of these talks. So you can see talks from people from all corners of the globe, which is really amazing. We have been operating this in Vancouver since 2008. We're now in our 37th volume, which is great, which is amazing. Over the life of this event, we have put over 450 people on this stage. These are some of them. And many of you will know many of them. So 484 and counting, including those that are sitting in the front row. It's quite an incredible feat. And something interesting happened here. It wasn't what began as an event for creatives. We quickly sort of cast our net wider, and it turned into a place for citizens to gather, for people to come together and learn about their culture, to learn about other cultures, to meet their neighbors, to meet their colleagues. And it's become this kind of very unique, special thing. So we never dreamed that when we started this thing in 2008 that we'd be here 37 times. God, I would never have thought I would have done this 37 times. But I just, on behalf of Jane and everyone at Cause and Effect, I sincerely want to thank you guys for participating and coming out to this weird event with the weird name. So thank you. So this is a photo of Jane and I back in I think volume 10 or 12. I can't actually remember what it was. But it was the launch of the Greenest City initiative, and we did this at Queen Elizabeth, and it was an incredible night, and here we are, a number of years later, volumes later, less hair and all the rest of it, but just for me, not Jane, and this statement still holds true. So tonight we're focusing on the future. It's a very interesting time right now. Future seems to be on everybody's mind. We've got fuel spills in English Bay. We've got fires choking the skies this summer. We continue to battle over who owns the lands and the waters that we cherish. And we have some very, very big decisions that we need to make. So we're honored. Hang on. We're honored and excited to have the City of Vancouver as a partner. Now, what does that mean, a partner? So it means that that we come together and we help to select and curate this group of speakers. We sit back and we try to imagine what we think this event could be and how we're going to bring people together to talk about it. So at the city, they've worked incredibly hard to put us on a path towards a better future. They've made bold statements, they've set incredibly lofty goals, and many of them they've actually met. These achievements don't come without incredibly hard work and personal determination, and there's a group of leaders there whose passion overpowers their urge to give up on a regular basis. Many of those leaders are here tonight. Again, I didn't welcome them, but thank you. And I'd like to welcome one of those leaders to the stage. She has spent the last 8 years on city councils, championing not only the Greenest City Action Plan, but additional initiatives aimed at making Vancouver a more compassionate and connected city. So please welcome Councillor Andrea Reimer.